So, is the federal government going to limit your ability to raise your rent to $55 per month? Well, let's talk about it. First of all, if you've been watching the news at all, you saw President Biden in a speech this week to the NAACP say that he was going to propose legislation that would limit an owner of rental property from being able to increase their rents by more than $55. Now, of course, that's ridiculous. He actually meant to say 5%. In other speeches, he said 5%, and the proposal actually calls for a 5% limit on the ability to raise rents. But even that is an absurd notion. Such legislation, even if it were proposed, it would never pass. And the reason that it would never pass is because it would be devastating to the economy. Now, this proposal would only apparently apply to those owners who have more than 50 rental units, which is obviously going to be in institutional owners, corporate owners, and some large investors. And that's about half of all the rental units are owned by those type of investors. So half the people don't even have to worry about this. But even those others who would fall into that category also don't have to worry about this, because that proposal is in direct conflict with President Biden's proposal or promise that he's going to take federal lands and build a whole bunch of affordable housing on it. When a president says something like that he's going to take federal land and build a bunch of affordable housing on that, it doesn't mean the government's going to build that housing. That takes private investors to do that. It takes private equity in order to build that housing. And there's not going to be any private equity that's going to be able to be gained for any kind of project like that if there's going to be a limit on their ability to increase their income stream. If there's a limit on how much their income stream can go up, and that's in conflict with maybe how much inflation is going up. For example, right now we're in real inflation rate of over, at least over 10% and probably a lot higher than that, or keep up with the market. There's not going to be any private investors who are going to invest their money in a large project that is going to cost millions and millions of dollars if there's a limit on their ability to increase their income stream. So, again, this policy, it's a ridiculous proposal. It would never be passed. I understand why he's doing it at this time in the election process, but if you're an investor, it's not something that you need to worry about at all. So for more information like this, make sure and like this video, share it with your friends, and give me a follow. Thanks. Talk to you tomorrow. Bye.